Welcome back to the Alaska University Dynasty. We are going to do a double header here, week 9 and 10 at Utah State, at Idaho. Let's go ahead and hop into the first game. We got some infractions we're going to have to take care of, so let's go ahead and take care of some infractions. As Matt Warren, freshman, 6'3", broken team rules. We'll go ahead and give him 3 quarters. Not like it matters that much. As a freshman, he still has 3 years to learn and grow and play. So we're going to go ahead and just give him that. We're playing at Utah, as I said, so we get to run the alternate twos this game. The nice white and yellow uniforms. I'm going to go ahead and see you guys at the first play of the game. Here we are in beautiful Logan, Utah, as we are about to get this game underway, as we won the coin toss and elected to receive to see if we can strike first, as I accidentally clicked on, and oh no, oh my goodness, that was almost user error. I accidentally clicked on and pressed the button, and it almost made us lose the kickoff. That could have been a horrible start to this week against Utah State, as their pass defense was not the greatest. They are 2-5 or 2-6, 0-3 in the league, and they didn't have the best pass defense. As we give it to Stewart on this first play here, as he makes the grab, makes another first down. A key player on the defense side of the ball right there, as you see the middle linebacker for Utah State, as Barber takes the handoffs and get a gain of 3. 3rd and 8. The ball's in the 31 as we draw back to pass again with Hurd, as Stewart's open over across the middle. He hangs on. Another first down for the Mountaineers. 1st and 10 as we're looking to give it to Barber here, as he bounces to the outside, tries to use his speed to get upfield and gets a gain about 3. The Mountaineers come in a 2-back set as they drop back to pass and have Stewart open over the middle, but Hurd throws it just behind them. 4th and 7. There's not really much to lose here, as we're going to block Johnson. Look for Stewart across the middle on the slant as he's open down the middle. Caught by Stewart. What a pass by her to put that one on the money, and a big 4th down conversion as we're about to move the chains. And that makes it 3rd and 12 as we draw back to pass again, as we got Stewart. Oh, what a throw! And what a grab by Stewart into triple coverage. Her put that perfectly in the window. Anywhere else that probably would have been picked, as that gives us another fresh set of down. 1st and 10 as we are now inside the red zone on our first drive after we took the kickoff. And nowhere to go for Barber there, as he is down with probably getting a 1.
This magic moment,
that's our first 7 points.
So different.
That's 9 now as we run slants again, as Stewart's open over the middle. Caught! Touchdown! That's our first 7 points of the game. Oh! We did it! We scored a touchdown. Hurd to Stewart on the slant. Look at this, drops back to pass, wide open. Uses his speed to get into the end zone. That is our first 7 points of the game. I am so excited to see how we're improving so much. We scored 3 against New Mexico State, lost to number 22 Boise State, and now we put up 7 points against Utah State. As oh my goodness, we scored. We did it. We've put 7 and it goes in. There we go, 7-0 as our first possession goes for a touchdown. The first touchdown in Alaska University history. If only this was a home game, that would make it that much sweeter. But the fact that we did it at Utah State is insane. Oh my goodness, that's going to be talked about forever. Hurd to Stewart, what a pitch and catch. They do have a guard out for injury, so we're going to see if we can try to pick apart this new guard here, as Johnson lines up over him. Ball just overthrown by the quarterback. Speaking of Utah State quarterbacks, Jordan Love, a Bakersfield boy, was drafted by the Packers early, well, like mid-late first round. So that is pretty exciting. If you guys have been keeping up with the NFL draft, just a little talk about personal life there. As we line up with Johnson again over the center, 3rd and 6, as we put the pressure on him. Oh my goodness. Greer is too fast and even outruns Darby and Carter as he catches on that little swing pass there. What a pitch and catch. Definitely not as cool as our first touchdown in history, but a nice touchdown run nonetheless for 62 yards. So on our first possession, we scored our first touchdown ever. Let's see what we could do on our second possession. Let's see if it was just a one-hit wonder as Hurd is tackled before he can even get the handoff. Third and extra long, and you betcha we're going to the only play we can run as Stewart's open. We let him, breaks a tackle, and we were down at the 45-yard line after that perfect pass. Well, they're isolating him. Look at that. They want one-on-one with Stewart here as he's open. Ball's thrown behind him. It was a one-hit wonder as Russell is going to take it for 6 off the interception. And man, I really thought that this was going to be the game that we get to put multiple points up on the board and turn this series around, as we basically just go back to a Cinderella story and back to normal. After the second drive and the sad pick 6, we're going to go to the run game here with a read. Oh no, Barber fumbled. I think it's his first fumble of his career too. Oh, it didn't even look like anyone touched him. It looked like he was just going to fall forward and he just fumbled. Maybe the first touchdown was a fluke. It was definitely an accomplishment and I'm happy, but it looks to be a possible fluke here as a play action pass as Darby tries to lay the boom there as is caught inside the 5. From a touchdown to a pick 6 to a fumble to another receiving touchdown for Greer as they go up 21-7 now. End of the first, 7-21. The first time we can say that. 7. That's the first time we could say that. So I'm proud that we scored, and I'm proud it was Stewart. Stewart definitely deserves a score after he does stuff. Throw to Thomas as Thomas drops it over the middle with 2 Aggies on him. Coach Thompy decides to go for it as the Mountaineers line up in a 3 wide receiver set as Stewart's open over the middle as he thrown, and Hurd could not put the ball in the money as he was hit as he thrown. Look at that quarterback pressure. 1 sack, 5 hurries, and 1 interception. 2nd and 11 now as Doherty's going to line up against the left guard here. Go against the center as Greer catches the ball in traffic and is brought down between 3 Mountaineers. 3rd and 7 as they stack the box, and so do we with 6 of our own as play action pass, ball is thrown. Darby gets blocked twice by the same guys. He could just not fight off, and Carter makes a diving effort, but sadly Utah State is back in the end zone. Old Reliable here as they stack the box. We're going to block both tight ends, leave the wide receivers to do their thing. As they blitz them, Stewart makes the grab on the run and gets another first down. Stewart is still tired for putting the team on his back as there's Thomas and Jones now in at receiver as Jones is open as Hurd cannot connect again with any of his other receivers. He's on and off with Stewart and just never connects with anyone else. They really need to find this fine line and find people, because Hurd has to stop throwing balls behind people. It just is not working out. 1st and 10 after the punt for the Aggies at the 36-yard line as Johnson tries to bring the pressure. Ball over the middle is caught by Mack, and Carter brings him down after a massive throw there. Wide open receiver as Carter cannot catch up to Ford as he just drives away as fast as he can, man. Clark to Ford for another touchdown as they're about to go 35-7. 2nd and 10 now after the incompletion as we're looking for Barber up the gut here as he has a little bit of wiggle room and gets a first down. 2nd and 10 as they bring the strong safety up and they have the free safety back. We're looking for slants like always as Thomas is open over the middle, makes the grab on the Utah State logo as we're going to hurry this up and try to get 3 points out of this if we can. 3rd and 19 as if we complete this is definitely 4th down territory as Stewart diving bat by the cornerback there to really put us in a sticky situation of 4th and long. 2nd and 6 now as we bring only 4 as he looks to pass deep ball. Oh, swatted by McClendon. I think that was just a misread. He really wanted to pick that one, but it swats away. 2 seconds left in the half. 35-7 as the Aggies have the lead here over the Mountaineers, but the Mountaineers have put up points, and that shows improvement that Coach Thompy can build a program from basically zero. As, oh my goodness, burner sides burns our entire kickoff team as he just moseys into the end zone as the Utah State Aggies are going to blow the cannon again for another touchdown. 80-yard return by burner sides right there. Oh my. Apparently he did not get back to the line of scrimmage, as it is now 2nd and 12 for the Mountaineers as they come out in a single back formation looking for the slants once again. As both, oh my goodness, Hurd hit as he threw and throws this one straight to Grant's hands as he's just sitting over the middle. That is now 3 turnovers for the Mountaineers. 1st and goal now at the 7-yard line for the Aggies as Anderson is looking to blitz the B gap. As he does so, back of the end zone, Mack makes tippy toes catch, perfect throw, only to where he could catch it, as there's another Utah State touchdown. I formation for the Mountaineers as they come out and look for the slants again across the middle. Perfect throw this time by Hurd after the interception on his last throw. 3rd and 8 this time as they stack the box, as you know where we're going. Stewart, as he makes the grab, falls forward. Luckily, he's going to get forward progress, and it's going to be a gain of 9 for the first down. 4th and 1 as Reed comes out to take his career-long field goal as the wind dies down. But no, it's a fake. He throws it to Jones as it's batted down. Coach Thompy pulled something out of the hat there, and it definitely wasn't a rabbit. It was a fake field goal, and Stanley just couldn't get his hands on it as it's batted down as the ball was in his area. But kickers are just not throwers, man. It was a good play call, but we'll definitely have to go over that in practice to execute it. Coach Thompy definitely knew what he was doing last play, as I don't think there was any way their kicker was going to make it from that far. So that call was definitely a gutsy call nonetheless, instead of going for it on 4th and inches, as Clark is going to run, make a man miss, and he's just going to be gone as no one's going to catch him, as he really shows his speed there as he literally ran around the entire defense, trucked Darby, our best player, one of our best tacklers as well. As you see this, he rolls out to the left. Doesn't even look like he's going to pass it. It just looked like it was just designed by him. Makes Darby miss, and Johnson is not nearly fast enough to catch up to the Division I athlete of Clark. 2 halfback set here as we're looking for Stewart again, as he's open. He has a step as Hurd just throws it behind him again. I don't know if that was another hurry, if there was another hand in his face, or what was it, but Hurd had Stewart wide open for the first down as he just throws it to his left behind him, and Stewart has to save another pick 6 by making the tackle. 1st and 10 now for the Aggies as they come out in a tight I formation bunch. As Darby can't make the tackle, Carter gets pin moved out of his shoes, as that's a fast white boy right there, as that's another touchdown for the Aggies as they shoot off their cannon. 3rd and 11 now, as you betcha you know where we're going. Stewart over the middle. First down, he held on, didn't fumble. 2nd and 10. As Stewart's open over the middle again, makes the grab, a little bit of a run after the catch that time as he falls forward for another Mountaineers first down. There's Stewart's stats on the game today: 182 receiving yards, and 22 of those are after the catch. As we're going to do it again, here we go. Stewart again over the middle, makes the grab, holds on as we are trickling the ball forward into a possible field goal position, or even maybe a time to strike with another touchdown. 3rd and 6, and no Stewart because he's tired, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, as the ball is thrown to Johnson, caught, and he's just short of the line. They're not going to give it to him. 4th and inches. What is Alaska University going to call? What is Coach Thompy going to call? What is the Mountaineer fan base hoping for? No Stewart again on the field for this 4th and inches. There's no one open. Hurd rolls out. He's going to do it himself. He's going to scramble. Oh, I was trying to get out of bounds so he didn't fumble. But 4th and inches becomes a first down after Hurd improvises on his feet and goes and gets it himself with a gain of 9. There is 2 options for this play. Option 1, incomplete pass, and then we have to go for it on 4th and get lucky. Option 2, we complete the pass. Hopefully we are close enough to where I think our kicker can put it through the uprights. Or option 3, which I think I only said there's 2 options. We get the first down to Thomas over the middle as The ball is just overthrown and batted down by the safety, as now we are stuck with option 1 because it's 4th and extra long. And I don't think we can make this field. 4th and extra long as Stewart is back on the field. The Mountaineers have used 2 timeouts this drive to try to get him back on the field, and he is not. But no way. Are you serious? Can I get a pass interference, please? No way. There was PI all on that play. Hurd drops back to pass, looking for the slants as he lets it run deep as he was tangled up. There should be some sort of call there as Stewart was basically denied any chance at the ball. 63-7 to Utah State, as we did score our first touchdown of the season. I am quite proud that we did that at least, but another crushing defeat by a not so good team, as they were 2-5, 2-6 before this, and lost 2 straight, as we now go on our 7th loss in a row this season. Individual stats on the game here: 15 for 36 for Hurd with 211 yards, definitely a career high. 1 touchdown, baby, we scored a touchdown, as Barber had 28 yards and 14 attempts. Stanley had 2 attempts for 0 yards. Even Hurd had a little bit of wiggle room at the end there, as he was on the 4th down, or I believe. Went ahead and scrambled up the right side, got 9 yards. Receiving, here we go, Stewart, 13 receptions for 190 yards with a touchdown, as Johnson also had a clutch catch there to make it 4th and inches with 1 for 6, and Thomas also had 1 for 15. Defensive side of the ball, as Carter had 3 tackles. McIntry, I'm going to assume that's what that is, had 1. Johnson had 1, McClellan had 1, Anderson had 1, Johnson had 1, Green had 1, other Johnson had 1, even Stewart had 1 on the interception there towards the end, as I believe there was a couple deflections, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, McClellan had 1 there. Could have been a pick. It was so close. He should have had a pick there. Alright, it was a tough decision, but after thinking about the returners we're going to have for wide receiver, we're going to have to let McDonald go. He looks very committed to USC, as they have a massive lead on us, and even with 30 plus hours, it does not look like we're going to get him. So we went and took out all the hours and split them up, not evenly, into the rest of the recruits. So now Jay here, the D end, the left end, technically, has 17 hours. The middle linebacker, which we fell on, went up like 10. I think he had 18, now he has 28. So hopefully we can snag him back. Right outside linebacker, 27, DT, 28. If we can get these 4 guys to commit, our defense would look pretty solid next year. Obviously, it's not going to be nearly as good as it should be, but it's definitely going to help our growth, as they're all 3 stars, and they are all very good in their respected fields. Like, they're all top 15, except for this guy's 19th in this position. So, but we definitely need to see if we can get these guys. So I'm definitely pushing. We're going to have Stewart return. I believe Jones and Thomas are both going to return, because Stewart's only his junior, so he'll have an extra year to play. So we're definitely going to soak him up as much as we can and play him next year. So I think dropping this guy, because I don't think there's any way we're going to get him, and really going hard after these 2 is the move. And then hopefully we can get back up to this guy. And this left end looks ready to commit. I think he just wants to have a good visit, and he'll commit. So let's hope we can put up points when we get to San Jose State. But we're going to go ahead and hop into the Idaho game now, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Before we hop into our game against Idaho, in this doubleheader matchup, I went to check the rosters, and we have our first 70 overall. There's so much going on in this episode. We had our first touchdown last game against Utah State, and now we have our first 70 overall, and Jamil Johnson, the junior 6'2", 281 defensive tackle. I'm so proud right now because our team is growing. As you can see, we have a couple high 80s, or a couple high 60s, excuse me, a mid 60, some low 60s, and there's Stewart at 59. And I'm sure if he has another breakout game, I'm sure he'll go ahead and expand again. But I'm ready to hop in this game against Idaho, so I'll catch you guys in the first play. 1st and 10 for the Vandals as the Mountaineers come out to try to get a good game as they come out with 5 wide receivers set. As it looks like quarterback calls an audible and quarterback keeper as Beck is brought down after about a gain of 3. Apparently after a rush of 1, they're back out with the 5 wide receivers set as Beck again calls another audible as this time he drops back to pass, throwing to McDonald over the middle. Big block there as he hurdles a man, gets another block and is finally brought down after a large gain there on the pitch and catch. 2nd and 3 now. The ball on the 26 side, who's moving the ball pretty well here as let's see what we can do as it's a play action pass. The ball thrown over the middle and Harrison catches it and makes the run for the touchdown as it looks like the Vandals are going to go up 7-0 real quick here in this game. 1st and 10, first possession for Mountaineers as Barber has delivered a massive hit behind the line. 2nd and 14 now as we look for Stewart over the middle as he makes the grab, pulls it in, and gets about a 12-yard gain, making it 3rd and short for the Mountaineers. 3rd and 2 for the Mountaineers as Stewart's left wide open as Hurd just throws it to the outside. Couldn't even put it on the money. He definitely must have felt the pressure coming. 1st and 10 now as the ball is already in the red zone for the Vandals. As they go back for the pass again. Screenplay here as McClellan's going to wrap him up and bring him down after the 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line as McDonald. Pick by McClellan. Oh my goodness, no way. I thought that was going to be a safety. Oh my goodness. They motioned McDonald out to the right, and I thought they were going to throw it to McDonald. And instead they threw it to the wide receiver. McClellan went up and got it for the interception. And I thought that was going to be a safety because he stepped out of the back. I was really scared there for a second. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line as you bet you know where we're going to. Stewart over the middle as he catches it. What a catch by Stewart there in tight coverage. Even better ball by Hurd. If only he could do that every time. 1st and 10 now after the great catch as we're giving it to Barber. Barber runs to the left side, gets a couple blocks even by the wide receivers there as Stewart is putting in work. And 1st down Mountaineers as they look to move the ball against Idaho here. 3rd and 10, ball's on the 49-yard line as we drop back to pass again. Johnson coming across the flats from the middle and is just short of the 1st down as we are now in Vandals territory. 4th and 3 as the Mountaineers come out in a triple wide receiver set to the right. Hike drops back to pass. Nobody open. Hurd scrambling. Still scrambling. Still scrambling. He's going to do it himself. Puts it on the ground. 1st down Mountaineers as Hurd scrambles all the way from the left side to the right side of the field to get the 1st down. 1st and 10 as we go up the gut here with Barber as he falls forward after the big hit for a couple yards. 2nd and 6 now as we're dropping back to pass again as Stewart has a step. What a grab. As this is going to be another 1st down for the Mountaineers. 3rd and 5 in field goal territory. As the Mountaineers come out in a 2-back set. Drop back to pass. Looking for someone open. Off his back foot. Hurd cannot get the ball there as pressure was coming to him. 4th and 5 and Alaska commits to kicking the field goal as it is up and through the uprights. As Alaska is down now 3-7. A possible 1-possession game as they walk off the field, heads held high as they have the motivation now. Let's see if the defense can keep it going against Idaho. 1st and 10 for the Vandals at the 34-yard line as they're going to give it to McDonald. McDonald's going to make one miss, spin off another, and finally get tackled after about a gain of 8. 2nd and 3 now at the 41 as it looks like they're going to do the same thing. Give it to McDonald as he is rocked. 3rd and 2 as they come out in a tight formation to the left. As let's see what they're going to do. They're going to motion a man to the right. They're going to give it to Johnson on the counter. McDonald, excuse me, not Johnson. As McDonald is brought down just short of the 4th down. 1st and 5 after the false start by the Vandals as we drop back to pass again, looking for Stewart over the middle as that was a big catch by Lewis there as Thomas does not have the speed to catch him as that's going to be a pick 6 as I didn't think he was going to be able to go over the middle with that one as Lewis jumped up and snagged it after the unfortunate pick 6. The Mountaineers come out again, this time to run the ball as Barber is hit behind the line for a loss of 2. Ball's on the 18-yard line as we drop back to pass. Stewart over the middle, makes the grab, and it's going to be 3rd and short here as we're going to waste our 1st timeout. 3rd and 5 as we drop back to pass again. Johnson's open over the middle as Stewart catches it. Wasn't intended for him, but he caught it and played the first down nonetheless. After the 9-yard sack, we hurry the troops back to the line and call it again. Barber's open in the flats, drops it in and out of his hands. It's now 3rd and 19. 3rd and long. It looks like Thompy just wants to take this one to halftime as he gives it to Barber as he runs the outside and gets brought down as time is going to tick and expire. Never mind, Idaho used a timeout. Idaho used a timeout to have one possible shot at an end zone ball here after they made us punt on 4th and 19. Johnson rushes, spin move, ball thrown over the middle, intercepted by Johnson before the half ends. What a way to end the half there, ending with an interception to bring down their motivation. 1st and 10 here as we drop back to pass. Stewart's open over the middle is caught and immediately decked by the safety, but what a great way to hold on there nonetheless. 3rd and long now as we come out with no Stewart. We're going to go play action fake. Ball to Jones, thrown over the middle. Perfect pitch and catch there as we're over the Vandals logo. 3rd and extra long as Hurd drops back to pass. Stewart has a step as the ball is just overthrown and falls right into the hands of Lewis, the safety. 1st and 10 after the interception as they toss it to McDonald. McDonald makes a man miss and gets brought down by Alexander after a large first down gain. 3rd and 10 as we're going to rush 3. As wide open is Stallings as he's just going to show about in the end zone. It's going to be another Idaho touchdown. 2nd and extra long now as we drop back to pass again. Look for Stewart over the middle. Is safety. Hurd was at the 1-yard line and got tackled into the end zone, and that's going to be a safety. 1st and 10 as we stack everyone up in the box here, as it is a handoff to the left side as it is brought down. 3rd and 5 as we rush 4 as they run 4 verticals, deep ball, and just overthrown. That would have been a touchdown. No one had the speed to catch up there as that ball is just overthrown. 2nd and 8 as we look to pass the ball here to Stewart, who's back in as... What happened there? Oh, he threw it to the complete opposite side of the field again. He must have been hit as he was thrown or pressured. I hit circle, and he threw it to the right side of the field with... What? No way. I mean, I heard the contact, but I didn't think it was going to be that quick, but they're going to have great field position now for the Vandals. 1st and inches away from the goal line here as the Vandals come out in a shotgun formation again. As they're looking to run maybe possibly the same play. As they do, same play, and it goes in for a score. McDonald basically could have walked into the end zone there as the Vandals score another touchdown against the Mountaineers. 10 after the kick, as Stewart is still in the game, as we're looking for him there on the slant as he makes the catch. And it's going to be about 2nd and 8 now. 3rd and 3 after Thomas had a chance to catch that ball as we drop back to pass again. And there's Thomas over the middle that time as he hangs on for a first down for the Mountaineers. 1st and 10 now for the Mountaineers as they come out in the same formation as they got Johnson over the middle as it's caught and then immediately dropped as he heard footsteps. 2nd and 10 now for the Mountaineers as they come out, drop back to pass as Conley's open over the middle as that ball is caught just on the Vandals logo just shy of the 50-yard line. 4th and 2 and the Mountaineers elect to go for it. Stewart on the field. They got their slants play worked up. They blitz. Stewart over the middle. Deep ball caught. Hangs on as the Mountaineers move the chains here with a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 10 as Hurd drops back to pass again. Stewart has a step. Diving grab by Stewart. He always is phenomenal in these 4th quarter situations as he has 113 receiving yards this game. 1st and 10 as Stewart gets a step again. And just like that, the 2nd touchdown is over. There's no chance now that we get a score on the board unless we get an early interception. It looks like this game is going to be over as the Mountaineers are going to fall to Idaho. They tried to make a push for another touchdown there at the end, just could not get it done. As that, again, the guy in the middle spot just jumps high enough to catch the ball over whoever throws it, and in that case it was Hurd again. As this time McDonald spins around, falls forward, and gets about a gain of 8. Vandals come out in the victory formation as they have to, and Beck needs it, and that puts the game away. Final score 30-3 as the Vandals take this one, advance to 3-7. All right, that's gonna be the end of this doubleheader against Utah State and Idaho. 7-63 was the final score of the first game. 3-30 was the final score of the second game against Idaho. And man, we are definitely showing improvement these past couple games. 3-7 New Mexico State. Who knew that we would put up such a good fight against a 6-3 team? The cold weather must have definitely helped us in that one. And then these last 3 games have been a ruckus. This last one got a little bit better, but it only gets harder from there as we play number 7 LSU. And then we play the game that we are waiting for to show our recruits that we are Division I bound, that we can actually put Alaska University on the map with them. San Jose State. That's going to be a game, and then we have a bye, and then we finish off at Nevada. Will be our final game of the season. I cannot wait. We have 3 games left, 4 weeks, and I can't wait for next week as we get to see what we can do against a top 10 BCS championship winning team. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. It was your boy Drew. Goodbye. Peace.